Buffalo shooting is now facing a charge of first-degree murder, but pled not guilty in court yesterday. Criminal defense attorney and former homicide prosecutor Bernarda Villalona joins me now for more on this. Bernarda, thanks for being here. 10 people died in this shooting. So why is this suspect only facing one count of first-degree murder?
So it was a strategic decision. That's not going to be the final count. What happens is that when you take someone into custody, you have to have at least one count that you're holding them on. And this being a top count, murder in the first degree, is sufficient to hold him in custody without bail. Finally, on Thursday, there's going to be a felony hearing. In that felony hearing, the prosecutor is going to have to present evidence in order to show there's probable cause to hold this defendant in custody. And I believe it's at that time where the prosecutor is going to present the 10 counts of murder in the first degree, as well as the assault or attempted murder counts as to the 3 non-fatal victims.
Now, the victims, all of the victims who were killed in this case who are black, the Justice Department is calling this is a quote, a hate crime and act of racially motivated violent extremism. So how does that impact this case from a legal perspective?
Exactly. I see it as a racist massacre, what took place on Saturday. So in terms of how it's going to impact it, you have the federal government as well as the state government. The state government, as of now, is pursuing it as murder in the first degree. I'm looking forward to the federal government jumping in, because if the federal government is to bring charges of hate crime leading to death, guess what? It qualifies the case for the death penalty, because currently in New York, the death penalty has been abolished. So despite this man killing 10 people because of their race, the death penalty is not applicable in the state, but it is with the federal government.
And we heard both Brad and Aaron refer to that 180-page document, this sort of racist, rambling document referring to the Great Replacement theory, which we know is false. But how crucial will this all come into play once and if and when this case goes to trial?
So it's crucial in the sense of, number one, it goes to show you how meticulous this man was in the planning of this massacre. And two, it goes to show you what was in his mind when he decided to use that AR-15 and shoot at multiple people. And intent is very important when it comes to proving the charges, whether it's in the federal government or in the state government. Intent is going to play a crucial role, especially if you want to prove that it was a hate crime.
And you're talking about planning and intent. They're also saying that this suspect was dressed in military gear, that they found more high-capacity magazines in his car. So how important will that be? And could he face more charges based on these allegations that he planned to continue this shooting had he not been stopped?
Well, in the sense of the prosecutor is going to argue that in both the state as well as the government, in the federal government. But I will say this, those pieces of evidence go to show that if he decides to put his mental state that he wasn't able to form the intent because something was wrong with him, the prosecutor is going to point out to these pieces of evidence to go to show you how well aware he knew what he was doing. And there was nothing wrong with him in the sense of he was suffering from a mental defect.
All right, Bernarda Villalona, great to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.